You already know. That's the part nobody talks about. Not the confusion, not the back and forth. The part where you already know and you stay anyway. Think about something in your life right now that isn't working. Not something you're unsure about, something you've been unsure about for a long time. Long enough that the uncertainty started feeling normal. A job you keep showing up to, a friendship that got quiet in a way that never got fixed. A goal you're still technically chasing even though somewhere along the way you stopped believing in it. You know what's true about it. You've known for a while, but you're still here. The obvious answer is hope that things will change, that the next stretch will be different, that the version of it you believed in at the beginning is still possible somewhere ahead. But that's not really it. Here's what's actually happening. You're not staying for what might come. You're staying because of what you already gave. The years, the energy, the times you defended it to people who questioned it, the version of yourself that decided this was worth it, all of that is already gone. You can't get it back whether you stay or leave. The part is over either way. But leaving makes it feel final in a way that staying doesn't. So you stay, not to gain something, to avoid confirming a loss. There's a name for it: sunk cost fallacy. The idea that past investment starts to drive future decisions even when it logically shouldn't. The brain knows the money is spent, the years are gone, the energy is already out, but it doesn't feel that way. It feels like if you just keep going a little longer, something will balance out. Like the math will eventually work. Like the investment will mean something if the ending is good enough. So you give it more time, more effort, more of yourself. Not because you believe in it the way you used to, because you've already given too much to walk away. And then it gets harder to name what you're even protecting anymore. Because somewhere, it stopped being about the thing itself. It became about not being wrong. About not having to look back at all those years and call them a mistake. About not having to tell yourself, or anyone else, that you stayed in something that was over before you admitted it. Letting go starts to feel like losing twice. Once when it stopped working, and again when you finally accept it. Loss aversion is what the research calls this. People don't weigh gains and losses equally. Losing something hurts roughly twice as much as gaining the same thing feels good. So walking away from a bad situation doesn't just feel neutral, it feels like a punishment, like something is being taken even when you're the one choosing to leave. The brain registers the exit as damage and then quietly steers you back. But here's the thing that doesn't get said enough. The past doesn't need to pay off for it to have mattered. The years you gave something weren't wasted just because the ending wasn't what you planned. You were a different person when you started. You made the decision you could make then. That's not a mistake that needs correcting forever. The investment already happened. It's already part of you. Staying doesn't protect it. It just delays the moment you stop pretending it might still become something else. Most people don't fear the future. They fear what leaving says about the past. And that fear is patient. It doesn't rush you. It just quietly makes leaving feel more expensive than staying. Every single day, until staying becomes the default, until it stops feeling like a choice at all. You already know it's over. You've known for a while. The only question is how much more you're willing to give to something that already took everything it was going to take. The past keeps asking for one more chance. That's why so many people stay long after they know.